We've all been there, haven't we? When you want to start a new habit or you want to break an old habit and you want to learn something, you want to be consistent at it, you want to be doing it every day so that you can, I don't know, learn a new language or learn how to play a musical instrument, or maybe you want to quit smoking or you want to lose weight, and then it didn't happen because the habit didn't work for you. You broke your habit, you broke your system, and you quit before you got anywhere and you got frustrated, so you're back to square one again. It's so frustrating, isn't it? We've all been doing that. I've done it a bunch of times, and it made me think like, right, what can I do? How can I create a habit, stick at it, be consistent with it so that I can get to where I want to be, where I want to learn, what I want to achieve. So I just thought, what books out there that are available to read about habits? And lo and behold, thankfully, Atomic Habits by James Clear came out very recently by the time I've been recording this video. And I'm so thankful it came out because it came out at a good time for me when I want to look at what changes I can do in my work, in my life, and how can I achieve those changes over a period of time. Thankfully, James Clear has written this great book. It's about an easy and proven ways to build good habits and break bad ones. We all want to do that. And I'm going to be just briefly talk about this book, why you should so get it. It's such a great book. So let me go over it briefly on what to expect as well. The main thing that James wanted to talk about is that you should obviously focus over a long period of time, which is obvious because that's how things work. You're not going to get your result today, instantly. It's not going to happen. What you should aim for though is to improve about 1% every day. It's those incremental compound effect, like when you invest money in over a number of years, we're more likely to get that better reward. Whereas if you invest money today and you take it out tomorrow, you're not going to get anything extra, if anything at all. That's why long incremental period works better. The thing is though, when you do that, it's not traceable, is it? You're not noticing any changes, any movement anywhere in that habit that you want to build or break. And then you get frustrated, you give up, you move on, and then you just thought, okay, maybe I'll try it again, and then you try it again, and you give up, and you break it, and it just doesn't work at all. But we should be thinking long term. However, if you have been trying to do all these things, you've been following the advice of the professionals about, for example, losing weight, and you've been doing that, but you haven't been able to get to what you want to achieve, maybe it's because of the system that you have in place. Because the system is essentially what makes or breaks your habit building process. And James talked about how there are 4 main things that you should focus on when it comes to building a habit. And I've written them all down, and it's all about making it obvious, making it attractive, making it easy, and making it satisfying. And that's to build good habits. Whereas to break your bad habit is to make it invisible, make it unattractive, make it difficult, make it unsatisfying. Now the book obviously goes into much more detail about those kind of law of human behavior, if you like. But let's just maybe focus on, for example, if I want to read a book more often or make it a frequent thing, and I want to follow those 4 things that James talked about in terms of the making it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. So making it obvious, maybe I just make it right there visible in front of me by, I don't know, maybe put the book on the pillow of my bed so that when I go to bed, I just read 1 page. That's easy enough, that's obvious enough, and that's also attractive. You're not overwhelming yourself to make it like a big thing and to read half a book per day, for example. No, don't do that to yourself. Make it easy as possible. And that's an obvious way to start, and then make it attractive and make it fun as well by, you want to enjoy the book you're reading. So I enjoyed this book, for example, so I knew that I'm going to be able to follow that habit. It's kind of simple when you put it that way. On the other hand, if you want to break bad habits, then it's 4 separate things as well. So if we follow, for example, you want to be on your mobile less often, then maybe you should follow these 4 steps. The first step is make it invisible. Easy. Don't have your mobile beside you. Put it in the other room. Then you just not having it visible there. Make it unattractive. Well, I don't know, maybe you should think about what it's doing to other people and how it's going to make you unsociable, or maybe you should block certain things that allows you to think, oh God, I don't want to be doing that again, by having certain apps that block you from accessing it. Making it difficult, that's a good way of doing it actually. Have an app, have someone take it away from you, have someone to be accountable to, put it away, and then make it unsatisfying. I don't know, with a mobile phone, again, you just have to look at your own behavior about what you will miss out on. So if you're always on your phone, then you miss out. For example, if you're a parent, you're not going to be really spending your time with your kids if you're always on your phone. It's about being aware. That's the general overview of the book and the 4 cues for the good habit and bad habit. But you have to get this book. You just have to get it. It's such a great book, and you can find the link down below in the description, and it really will make you think about how you can do a better job at building good habits or breaking bad ones, create a system in place, and you're on your way. You're on your way. So let me know if you have read it. If not, why not? Get that book. And also, I would love to know an example of when you try to create a habit. Why did it not work for you? Have you thought of a reason why it did not work for you? And I'd love to know that, because I'd love to see from your experience, and let me know in the description down below, and I'll get back to you, because I'm really curious to hear about your own experience about the building the good habit or breaking the bad habit as well. In the meantime though, I would love to hear from you and speak to you again soon, and I'll see you next time. Take care.